Hey friends, it's Michelle. Guys, this is the Don't Say That Challenge. 40 days of fasting from wrong thinking and wrong speaking. All right, you guys, we made it. We are here at day number 7. And today, the thought we are fasting from says, that's just the way I am. I know everybody has said this. There's something about you that you just say, that's just the way I am. I got that from my mama. I got that from my daddy. That's just the way that I am. Listen, one of the things that limit us and keep us defeated is the opinion we have of ourselves. What? Michelle, what you saying? What you talking about? Over time, we begin to accept a version of ourselves that's not necessarily God's version. Did I just say that? Did y'all get that? Sometimes, and over time, we begin to accept a version of ourselves that is not God's version. We also accept other people's stigmas of us. He's shy or she's shy. She's self-absorbed. She's bullheaded. She's dogmatic. He's bossy. He's egotistical. Well, we say this stuff, he's all talk. She's not the sharpest knife in the drawer. And guess what? We often end up living up to the very opinions and expectations that others have had of us because we've been conditioned to do so. Oh, yeah. So we're about to switch some stuff up. All right. I'm so glad y'all here today. So glad we're getting rid of this. Some of these things, you guys, this is good stuff to fast from. You don't have to say any of these type of statements no more. This is how we're switching it up today. Number 1, you are a work of art, a work in progress. God is the potter and we are the clay, according to Jeremiah 18:1-6. Y'all know the story. God is working on you to make you what he wants you to be. Trust the artist to make the masterpiece. Be flexible and adaptable and see yourself as a good work in progress. Can y'all do that? Number 2, withhold judgment of yourself and others. Philippians 1:6 says, he who began a good work in you will complete it until the day of Jesus Christ. Don't prejudge what your capacity is or what your potential is. He has only just begun. And I really want to drive home, do this for other people. Sometimes we make judgments. We group and classify people into segments and stuff. We do this segmentation for ourselves, but we also do it for other people. And we want to reserve judgment. All young people don't operate the same. All millennials don't act exactly the same. All women don't act exactly the same. So we have to quit doing that. We have to quit lumping everything and everybody into groups and judging these segments. They're not always true for everybody. Every shoe doesn't fit every person. And so we've got to get into our mind that we won't do that because we don't want people to do that to us. And we definitely don't want to do it to ourselves. So withhold judgment of yourself and others. All right. Number 3, God doesn't throw you out. He never gives up on you. Jeremiah 18:4 says, the clay was marred, so he made it again. He did not discard it. He made it again. So you can be rearranged. You can be renewed. You can be mastered, made into a masterpiece all over again. You're not every mistake you made. You're not every wrong decision you made. You get to start over. He starts you over. He recreates you if you let him. Don't think that you're stuck being what you are right now. Listen, that is not true. Okay. All right. Number 4, you are changing as you are reading this. As you are hearing this, as we're talking, whatever flaws you have, they are not the final sentence. You are now being transformed to the very image of Jesus. So I want you to grab a mirror and take another look. The Bible is a mirror that reflects God and what you really look like, right? That mirror, what you really look like. We are everything God says we are. As Jesus is, so are we in the world. 1 John 4:17. That's the way that you are. You're created in this image. You're working to be made to look like him, to act like him, to talk like him, to be him in the earth. That's the goal. So I want you guys to do that and then embrace the grace. Paul said in 1 Corinthians 15:10, I am what I am by the grace of God. It is God's grace in you that's making you what you are. You are not a composite of your parents' mistakes, your own mistakes, or the others' opinions of you. You are awesome. You are a work of God's grace continually. I want you to remember that, right? None of us are perfect. We're renewing our minds, and we are being changed every day into the likeness and the image of Christ. So here we go. I want you to think this and speak that. I am unlimited in my ability to grow and change. God is the potter and I am the clay. I am what God says I am. He began a good work in me and he will finish it. He is making me into something good. I am his workmanship, his work of art. He is good at this and has been doing it for a long, long time. I am not in bondage to my weaknesses. I'm not in bondage to any former limitations. They do not define me. Every day and every moment that passes is making me more and more like Jesus. So every day in every way, I'm getting better and better. I believe it and I receive it in Jesus' name. All right. So that's it, my friends. We are squashing thoughts, right? We are squashing thoughts, knowing what God says about us, and just the way I am no longer has to exist in your vocabulary. We're getting rid of it. This is the Don't Say That Challenge, 40 days of fasting from wrong thinking and wrong speaking with Michelle Gans. So glad you were here today. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. And don't forget, if you like these sessions and time that you're spending with me, definitely comment in the chat. I want to hear what you've got to say. Share some comments, invite some others, and check out michellgans.online to see what we're doing in the Reimagine University. All right. I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Be blessed.